The second thing is, we talk about customer value proposition, but how can you do that until you look really, really hard at the customer? So how do you define your customer value proposition without defining who is your perfect client? Not necessarily who makes you the most money, but who is the perfect client. You'll usually find they have the same value set or the same belief set as your people or as you. They'll have the same personality traits. It's more who do you love working with, because when your people love working with your clients, that's when you create the most value. That's when you get clients for life. That's when their mindset's not about their age or where they live. It's around what do they think? Do they think the same way as you? So, you know, what are their hopes and dreams? What are the ways they think? What do they love? What do they hate? You know, where are they going in life? How will your teams focus everything that you do on delivering the expectations that you provide? So we'll talk about promise in a second, but everything that you do around what value can I add? What do they actually need from us? Not do they want, what do they want from us? Because needs versus wants, you know, it's you guys as advisors, so you know, you guys say about what they need, not necessarily what they're asking for, and that's the measure of a great advisor. So can you draw a picture of your perfect customer and focus the entire business on that? And I suppose when you do, you find a whole bunch of clients that, you know, that will drop off, and that's great, because, you know, the tail takes up too much time. So looking at this, once you refocus on the perfect customers, like focusing on the perfect employees, same thing. Some will naturally drop off, Darwin's theory, and you will then focus on the best ones that drive your business forward. So who are your perfect clients? This is a business called EcoCycle. Will.i.am, the singer and inventor now, has a business called EcoCycle, and this is essentially around, he talks about citizens of change. So citizens of change, he's got down the bottom, you look at that, it says trash trap, you know, the double bagger, the cup culprit, the container, retainer, all these different little traits of what this is. He's created this with another company called this Day Without Waste. And it says, you know, it's only waste if you waste it. So he's marked these 6 different kinds of people that they should be engaging with. It's the same for us. So if we look at it and go, who are these people that really, really need our help, that we can really create an incredible amount of value for, that our people will love working with, that we want to help them reach their goals and dreams. Draw a picture of them. I know when we were working with News Limited and all their local papers, all the news local papers from the Manly Daily to the Parramatta Courier, etc., all that stuff, we're looking at it going Wentworth Courier. And we eventually, Beryl was this person, we actually printed a life-size cutout of Beryl and stuck her in the room. Every time they had a meeting, Beryl was in the room. And it was like, what does Beryl want? Not what do the editors want, not what the photographers Beryl want. And that's the thing that where you can have a physical sort of reminder of what's actually going on. It's who this person is that we want to work with. Kate Spade, New York, does this incredibly well. So hopefully you guys, when you're sitting with your teams, will write something like this. She's a young professional in a city, maybe in the public eye, maybe a writer, a docent or a program director or a charitable organisation. She's invested in her work. She loves art and entertainment, is engaged in fashion, and is culturally curious. She's a downtown girl with an uptown sensibility. Obviously, this is super girly, and this probably won't come out in your businesses. However, this is a really good way of actually creating a story around who is your perfect customer. The culturally curious participates in life to the fullest, writes her own story, likes to stand out in a crowd. I guarantee that that person on the bottom right is the perfect customer, because the curiosity respects value, knows what's going on, has enough information to be awesome, but not enough to be dangerous, and likes to stand out and reach their goals. So come up with a story that looks like that, so that all your people, when you start people, when you onboard them, when you're looking at clients, you can see this and go, yeah, they're for us, or no, they're not.